Hi. Good morning, Sprout. Hi, Bean. Hi, Bean. Bean. Look what Bean can do. Bean says, I can dance, 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 dance. I can dance. Here, Sprout. Here you go, monkey. That's not yours. That's for Zane. Come on, boys, let's go outside and do our business. Come on, we gotta empty out our poo-poos and pee-pees. There's Sprout, there's Bean, where's Zane? There he is. Good morning again and again. Hello there. Hello there, mud. Oh, you're gonna go backwards and you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. You don't want that. Here, Bean. Good boys. Good morning again, everybody. These are 3 of our newest rescues that we rescued from rural Homestead, Miami, living a life of hell. Hell. These 2 boys were locked in a crate, God knows for how long, in filth. They stunk to high heaven, sadly, but we will take care of him. Sprout, our white, beautiful boy, he is heartworm positive, sadly, and they are Ehrlichia positive, which is a tick-borne disease which will be cured by doxycycline, approximately 20 to 30 days. No, it is not contagious. It is due to people being just such neglect, pure neglect. These dogs were living a life of pure hell. Good morning, Zane. Good morning. Say, but nothing's gonna bring me down, right? Sprout. Nothing's gonna bring me down because my rescue's gonna take good care of me. Go play, boo-boos. Yeah, go play. They're so happy. They sleep through the night. They don't make a peep. They play tug of war. They all curl up together. What are you doing? What are you boys doing? You being silly. Are you being silly? Zane is not one to really get in the mix. He's more of a little chill boy. Yes, he just wants to be held and loved. That's all Zane wants. Hi, boo-boos. Bean and Sprout. Bean Sprout, and Zane. Come on, boys, let's go do our business. I know you've already done your poopies. You have to pee-pee? Go make pee-pees. Go make pee-pees. They're doing really, really, really well, all of them. The other 3, ridiculous. They're so good. Like I said, they've been out a billion times all through the night. They eat, they go on their beds, they come out, they play, they sleep, not a sound, not a peep out of them. And what is bizarre, is insane, not one accident. The first day we had them, of course, they were dewormed. They had, of course, a little bit of diarrhea. But after that, get off that table. Thank you, Sprout. After that, there's not been one accident, and none of them are neutered. So that's pretty amazing. The only 2 that can get neutered next week, because they don't have anything, is Odie and Barley from the other 3 in their room together. Odie's the little white Chihuahua, and Barley is the brindle, small, tiny Chihuahua. So they will, where'd you go? They will be neutered next week. The rest of them are on doxycycline, 25 milligrams twice a day. And after 20 to 30 days retested, then we can get them neutered. But we're going to do the slow kill with Sprout here and see how it goes, which is 30 days of doxycycline, and then 6 months of the regular preventative heart guard. And we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work, then we will have to do the injections, which is very, very hard on them. But we have done, sadly, so many heartworm positive dogs. It is costly. It is approximately $1,000 to treat heartworm throughout the process. The good thing is he's young, and there's no damage to his heart, which is fantastic. And heartworm is not contagious. So that's how old are they? They're young. Hold on, sorry. These two boys right here, Bean is the brown and Sprout is the white. So cute. They are about 3 years of age. Zane over there is 6. He's a love. He's a Velcro dog. And the other 3 in the other room that are not outside currently, they are about 2 years of age. So they're all young. Right, Bean Bean? Bean Sprout, what are you doing? Love the tables. Love the table, Bean. Good boy, Sprout. Good boy, Zane. What a save. I woke up this morning and they were all tail wags and they were giving me kisses and they were just so grateful and so happy. And I swear I was walking around with a permanent grin on my face thinking just how rewarding it is to see these little babies just so grateful for the simple things in life. A warm bed, being able to frolic and play in their bed together, hearing their little grunts and their little, barks and playful noises, and just so happy to see a person that's going to let them out of a room and let them run around a yard and feed them breakfast. The simple things. I don't understand, and I never will, and that is why I started this mission over 8 years ago, because when I was introduced to what was happening down in rural Miami, and I saw from my own eyes, I knew I just could not turn away. And to this day, over 4,000 dogs and hundreds of cats, and 1 pig later, well, 3 pigs, 2 are at the sanctuary, that is the reward. Yes, they've stopped itching. I think it was they're not used to being clean. Zoe was so kind enough to come over yesterday and spend the entire day, my tornado friend, thank you Zoe, and basically gave them all baths, and they smell delicious. They must feel better, but I think they're not used to being clean. They're not used to being clean. They stunk to high heaven. They're all vetted. Like I said, they've all been vaccinated and microchipped and dewormed. Blood work was done. So there's just basically now is just loving them and getting their surgeries done when they can be, and then just promoting them and doing these live videos and photo shoots so you can see them and their little personalities and getting them adopted. It's just it's a treadmill. It's just a cycle. That's what we do. We keep doing. Sprout does not need dental. Zane over here, this little boy, Zane is our 6-year-old. So he has about 4 teeth that I counted in his mouth, but apparently one of his teeth broke off and he has a hole. It doesn't seem to bother him. He eats fine. Hello there. Hello there. Hi, Bean Bean. Hi. Hi, Zane. Hi, Zane. Hi, Zane. So we're going to fix his, when he can go in for, he's not in pain, but when he can go in for his neuter, Dr. Clark will sew up the hole in his mouth. So none of the food or anything will get stuck, and we'll take care of that. He's on antibiotics as well, because he had Ehrlichia. What are you guys doing? And this is what makes me happy. How could it not? They were crammed. You saw from our video. If you didn't, go back and look from the other day, a couple days ago. They were crammed in a airline crate with not a blanket, a towel. It was cold. They were in there. They were never let out. Never. And I don't know how long they lived in there, to be honest. I don't know anything. I know that none of these dogs were microchipped. None of them belonged to anybody, because these people can pick these dogs up from the streets and throw them in a crate. And that's another thing with Hakeem missing and there's just nothing. There's no leads. There's nothing. The only thing with him being microchipped and registered to me, the only thing I can think of is either somebody picked him up and they're keeping him. I just pray to God it's a good person, and not somebody like this person that had all these dogs. And again, remember, when we were called, we were told there were 30 to 40 dogs. When we got there, we have 6, and there was one like Zane, him and another Chihuahua. Stop it! Play Nice. Enough. And who peed on Lammy? I see the evidence. Who peed on Lammy? Which one? Which? I know it's one of you. I know it. Bean, Sprout, Nuffs. They're tiny. This video does nothing. 10 pounds. That's what they are. And what are you doing up there, Mr. Sprout? Sprout looks like a miniature, the blue heeler. He looks like a miniature blue heeler. And this is his size forever. He's 10 pounds. Bean is 10 pounds. Zane is about 10. I'm guessing 10. No more than 10. They're tiny. They're lap dogs. All they want is love. Again, they are completely fine. There's nothing. Sprout will have his heartworm treatment. Negative for heartworm Bean. Negative for heartworm Zane. The other three in the other room, all negative for heartworm. We have had so many dogs that have had Ehrlichia, a Giardia. It's just from the elements. It's for being forced to live outdoors in a hell. So this morning, my heart, and I hope this makes your heart happy, considering you were all with us on our journey and on our rescue mission, bringing these babies into safety. There is no greater reward. You ready? We have to get the other boys and girls out. Everybody has to take turns. So I'm going to go frolic with them and throw toys around, get everybody back out around another few times. Lori's going to be coming here to help me out this morning. I have a meet and greet. We did a courtesy post of a dog named Bella that was losing her family and her home. So we have a previous adopter of ours that we are going to be going to her home to see if Bella will fit in with Eclipse and Hannah and her little Chihuahua. So that's where we're going this afternoon. And then we were notified about a really bad situation with a dog in Miami. So we will come back and we will be live later this afternoon with, of course, more and more updates. So I'm going to sign off for now. Everybody, happy Saturday, and we'll see you later on today. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. The two black dogs, Ellen, were safe. They were brought into safety and they have gone to rescue. So thank you for reminding me about that. The other dogs were still having the officer go there hopefully today. We're trying to find out more on the other dogs that we were notified about when we rescued these 6. So again, this is Amy signing off with 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida.